Hello, this is Shihan Timler with Sensei Mariah Ferris-Egan, and we're going to show or go over Tumbling Rock. So this is one of our self-defense moves, one of our grappling moves for the cycle. We're going to go ahead and show it what it looks like a couple times, and then we'll break it down and explain it. All right, let's start here. So what's happening is a headlock on the ground, and that may have resulted from a takedown. Like she grabbed me in a headlock and then twisted, threw me to the ground and ended up on my back, and she's got her arms around my head and my neck. So first I want to get to my side, I want to get to my edge, and I want to frame out. That means I'm going to turn my belly towards her back, get to my edge here, so now you can see my spine. And this hand that's on the back is going to come up, it's going to frame against the inside of her neck. The other hand is framing against the hip. We'll show you another angle in a second. Now I'm going to do the shrimp that we talked about in another video. To the knees, and as I'm turning over onto my belly, I'm also pushing her over on her side and getting up here. The final part is I'm going to do a cross face. I'm going to create pressure with both hands, almost like doing a push-up, down on her jaw and cheek area. I'm going to posture up. I'm trying to stick my nose up into the air and rise straight up. That creates pressure and leverage. It means I can escape the hold and then get on out. Sometimes in Tumbling Rock, we add some strikes there to help soften up the target or soften up the opponent. We're going to sort of omit those and just focus on what the grappling moves are, right? Because strikes are easy to add in later if we need to. All right, so let me give you one more angle on that. Here. So as I turn to my side here, I'm facing, now my belly is toward back. This elbow, I want to bring it in underneath us and underneath me as much as possible. And that's part of my frame. I'm creating pressure now against the hip. The other arm is going to come over and it's going to create pressure against the neck. All right, these two things right here are helping protect me in the moment while I start to maneuver to get into a better position. I'm going to do the shrimp, and I'm going to thread that leg through, turning over on my belly, getting up to my knees, still creating pressure against her. Crawl up to my knees, and this is where the cross face comes in. Let's change angles just for a second. Good. I'm going to put both hands doubling up, just kind of under the jaw against the cheek here, driving straight down. This creates a lot of discomfort, a lot of leverage against the face. I'm going to stick my nose up into the air, start looking to the sky. That creates good, strong posture in my spine, so I'm pushing down and lifting up at the same time, and that's how I can escape. All right, so let's practice Tumbling Rock a little bit, just kind of in the air or dry without a partner. Go ahead and follow along with me. Now I'm going to be mirroring you, so things that I do with this is my left hand, but to you it's the right side, so follow along with what I do with my left, you're going to do with your right. We're going to start by putting your right side on the ground, and then flatten out. So make sure your right side is towards the camera here, head's on that side, feet are on that side. So we have to imagine there's somebody right next to us and they got us in that headlock. Turn onto your right side, get your elbow underneath you, and frame out. It's going to basically kind of create a little bit of a A-frame right here. Their hands not necessarily need to touch, but they need to kind of be pointing at each other. So get on my side, frame out. Now we're going to do the shrimp. Remember, we detailed this in another video. I shrimp out, and I go to the knees. And I'm down on my elbows right now. Now really, they would be on the opponent, but our body weight is there. Slide up to the knees. I'm going to double up on the hands. I can do this like pressing against the floor like a push-up, nose up, posture, and then simply stand up to the feet, and that's when we would get on out of there, okay? One more time, follow along. We're on our back. Turn to your edge, frame out, shrimp to the knees. Now our elbows are down. Come up to the knees, cross face, create pressure down, posture up, stand up to your feet. There we go, that's Tumbling Rock.